Captain Star, the greatest hero any world has ever known. Captain Star journeyed the universe in his ship, the Boiling Hell. His orders, to discover new worlds, name them after himself, and then sell them things. One day, the Boiling Hell arrived at the ragged edge of the universe, where Captain Star and his crew, Navigator Black, Atomic Engine Stoker Linz Jones, and First Officer Scarlet, waited for orders from Mission Control. And waited, and waited, and waited.
A mighty moment from the history of Captain Star. I was a gifted child and left the Captain's Academy aged 12 to spend a year serving under Captain Ned Nova as trainee.
You're a middle course, Star. These things look ugly. Great space. Full power, Star.
It's no good, Captain. They're pulling us in. Looks like we're plant food.
Well, Star, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this matter.
Abandon rocket, Captain?
A rocket ship captain never abandons his rocket.
Put your suit on, Captain.
Splendid. We'll go outside and fight the brute one-to-one.
Not quite, Captain. I'm going to release all the air in the spaceship.
For a good reason, I hope.
Yes, Captain. You see, Captain, these deep space creatures aren't used to oxygen. To them, it's poison. Look, it's letting us go.
Brilliant. Trainee, Star. You are more than ready to move up to the rank of captain.
Space swift, migrating from one end of the universe to the other. Lucky creatures. Something scared them. Open cafe patio door, navigator.
But, Captain, it's cold outside.
Open cafe patio door immediately, Black. That's an order. My babies.
Hello, Black. Hello. 9 teas, I think. Thirsty work. Flying.
You could have killed my fish. You've wrecked the cafe. Oh, what do you think you're doing?
I'm teaching myself to fly. No more stoking. I'm going to become a pilot. Think I'm almost ready to take up the Boiling Hell herself, Captain?
Not in a light year of Sundays, Stoker. Before I let you sit in the driving seat of the Boiling Hell, you must learn to take off and land the training rocket blindfolded while operating the controls with your teeth.
Why, Captain? Why indeedy?
You never know when you'll be called upon to land a passenger rocket full of pensioners and small children in the dense, foggy atmosphere of a gas giant.
I see.
Visibility could be less than 2 inches, and the gravity so strong that your arms are pinned to your sides. It's happened to me many a time.
I see, but if I can't see, how do I know where to go?
Ah, that's why you need a navigator. Black!
Oh! No, please, Captain. Turn 43 degrees right. No, that is left.
I'm rather well equipped for this. Is that, Black?
Oh, you're too low. Up. Ah, help! We're going to die.
fuss about?
We'll be eaten alive.
I'll try harder next time.
There won't be a next time, Jones. I'm walking home.
It was incredible, Captain. Quite amazing. There was a slug.
A slug. I see. What have you done with my navigator?
A slug the size of the boiling hell. Bigger. Even bigger than that.
A gastropod that big could only be a space slug. I wonder what it's doing down here. It should be up in space.
Unlike Jones, who should obviously remain on the ground.
But, Captain...
No buts, Jones.
But...
No, Jones.
But...
Jones? What in space is that?
I found it after the crash. Landing, Captain. It was inside the slug.
Inside the slug?
When we hit the slug's stomach... and out it came.
Boiling suns! It's a statue of Ned Nova! Nova's career was illustrious. He discovered planets Nova 1 to Nova 115, a record not beaten until my own humble discovery of 1498 planets.
Is that a space compass he holds in his hand?
No, Jones. It's a cheese sandwich. The man loved his cheese.
Students, it is a great privilege to have Captain Nova here today.
The Stack-a-Deca-plane. We discovered that the more wings you had, the higher you could go. Getting into space was simply a matter of adding more wings. In those days, you needed to wrap up well. Those early rockets had no heaters, and the infinite cold of deep space freezes your bones.
He was my hero, and he soon became my teacher.
Incredible. You've beaten the highest score ever achieved on the simulator by myself many years ago. Well done, lad. You'll go far indeed if you want to.
I want to go to the furthest unexplored ends of the universe, Captain Nova, with you. Power on, Captain.
Set a course for the furthest unexplored ends of the universe, Trainee Captain.
Captain? Captain? Captain?
Ned Nova was a very great hero. Statues of him were everywhere at one time.
This space slug interests me.
Really, Scarlet? Space interests me, but not slugs.
They probably have some fascinating habits.
Well, so long as you don't tell me about them.
Fair enough, Captain. Hello, Black.
Captain? Captain?
In those halcyon days, the orders came thick and fast. One exciting adventure after another. Until that day, that ghastly day when Nova received his final orders.
Jim, I wonder what jaunt this one brings. A journey to the ink planets, perhaps, or...
What is it, Captain?
Turn her around, Star. We're returning to mission control.
Captain Nova had been ordered to return to mission control and retire.
Go on ahead, Jim. I'd like to spend a few moments alone with my ship.
The old dog. For a man like Nova, retirement was as unthinkable as abandoning his ship. I was called immediately into the director's office to receive emergency orders.
Take a woman attack rocket and go after Captain Nova, the disgraced visitor. You will arrest him and bring him back to mission control for court-martial.
Where have you been, Black? The service here is atrocious.
There you are, Black. At last. Halibut surprise 9 times for me, please. And 9 teas.
Get that filthy thing out of here, Jones, immediately.
Interesting. A marvelously preserved fossil. In fact, alive. I'll take a proper look at these back at the lab.
The captain will be pleased. So pleased. Yes, pleased.
Apart from being a little hungry, Nova is in better shape than a man half his age. It's incredible. After being lost inside a slug for... How long has he been missing, Captain?
115 space years.
Then surely that would make him quite old.
Great gas giants, as I live and breathe, as Trainee Star. How are you, Jim? Where am I? We were journeying in the suburban quadrant, then... Was there an alien attack?
No, Ned. You mean you don't remember?
Remember what? Who are these people?
Captain Nova, this is Stoker Limbs Jones, Navigator Black, and First Officer Scarlet. They are...
My crew, eh? Right. Fetch the Mary Cheeser, and let's away on a course for the stars.
I'm afraid the Mary Cheeser is lost, Captain.
Lost? Oh, utter infinity. Cannot be.
Captain, deep breaths. Would you like a drink or something to eat?
Yeah. Yes, please. A cheese sandwich.
We have no cheese, Captain, on the planet. I only have fish at the Fish Cafe.
Just a minute. Of course. What's the matter with me? I always keep a cheese sandwich or 2 in my spacesuit somewhere. Here they are.
You mean it isn't stale?
Fresh as the day it was baked.
I think I'll just run a few tests.
Star, those people, they call you Captain?
I am indeed a captain now, Captain. I have my own rocket ship.
Your own ship?
Yes, Captain. The Boiling Hell.
She's enormous.
He, Ned. The Boiling Hell is a he. Here we have Planet Carpet, and over here, acres of gnomes. On this side is the inflatable beach raft store, and down there, the Temple of Garden Furniture. You could just see it past the ship's Odeon. The ship's quarry is down on the lowest level. This is the badminton court.
You have a beautiful vessel, Star.
Thank you, Ned. And in here, the bridge.
The bridge. It makes me want to be back on my own ship, the Mary Cheeser. Oh, I suppose she must be lost. I just wish I could remember.
When my orders come through, I'll sit here in my captain's chair and whoosh, just like in the old days. Can't be long now.
I'm sure I'm well enough for active service. You could take me back to Mission Control, Jim. Then I could be assigned a new ship. Maybe one as nice as this.
A word with you, Captain.
Excuse me a moment, Ned.
Of course.
It's incredible. This cheese sandwich from Nova's spacesuit has to be over 100 space years old. Yet it's as fresh as the day it was made. Just like Captain Nova.
First Officer, do I take it you are comparing Ned Nova to a cheese sandwich?
Not exactly, Captain, but somehow the slug acted as a giant sandwich bag, preserving the sandwich and Nova perfectly.
I thought Ned looked surprisingly young for a very old man. Halt, Captain Nova. It is my unpleasant duty to take you back to Mission Control. Stop your ship and pack your bags for transfer to my rocket.
Never, Jim. I'll never retire. No hard feelings, Jim. You have to carry out your orders. He's got me.
It's all over, Ned.
I will not retire.
That man just would not retire. Where's he going? That's a black hole! Nova! Stop!
Farewell, Jim.
Merciful heavens!
That was the last I saw of him, until now. For many years, I've blamed myself for his death. I must take him back.
Even after all these years?
I have a spare room in my surface shelter, Ned. It's pretty basic, just a space bunk, really. But it's yours tonight if...
No, Jim. I'll sleep out here under the canopy of stars. Too much comfort would cripple me. The stars are where I belong.
Me too.
Good night, Star. I'll see you in the morning.
Someone who wanted to stop me learning to fly.
Nova. It couldn't be.
What's the matter, Captain?
Nova's escaped in the trainee rocket. Jones! We're going after him.
Aye, aye, Captain.
But, Captain, surely he's taken off into space. He'll be light years away by now.
I know precisely where he's gone, Scarlet. Hurry up, Jones!
Coming, Captain. Just stowing the packed lunch.
Good luck, Captain. Direct me to that slug, Jones.
The slug, Captain?
Slug. Yes, Jones.
Aim for those hills, Captain.
Aiming it is.
There's the cave, Captain.
Excellent.
Why, Captain? Why? The slug. Captain Nova could be anywhere.
Oh, no, Jones. Not Ned Nova. He'll be precisely here. Get aboard, Ned.
Bye-bye, little ship. It's trying to swallow us.
Hand me those sandwiches, Jones. Take that, you blighter.
What's that? And how did you know where to find Captain Nova?
A rocket ship captain never abandons his rocket, Jones.
Mary cheese. I never lost my memory, Jim. I knew you were a captain, and I knew you had to take me back.
I have my orders.
I know. I just didn't want to go.
But how did you get inside that giant slug in the first place?
I flew into the black hole and came straight out into another part of the universe. The next thing I knew, I was inside the slug belly and down into its stomach. When the marriage Cheeser got stuck. I went outside to try and dig her out. Then the gunk started hardening. There was a constant gurgling sound and...
Indigestion. That's what stopped the slug returning to space.
I don't remember anything else.
Leave him to sleep. He needs rest before you take him back to mission control, Captain.
You must do your duty, Jim.
Get dressed, Ned. It's time to go.
My ship! So you're taking the Mary Cheeser back too, eh, Jim?
She's your ship. You can take her up to the furthest unexplored ends of the universe if you like.
But Jim, lad, your orders.
My orders are to apprehend the deserter Captain Nova.
But I am Nova.
You say you're Nova, but Nova would be over 100 space years old by now. You're nothing but a young imposter.
But... actually, now you come to mention it, I do feel like a new man.
Go then, and space speed you, Captain.
To the furthest unexplored ends of the universe.
Nova!
He's escaping.
What happened, Captain?
Ned Nova isn't escaping. That man wasn't Ned Nova. I thought he was, but I was mistaken.
Thank goodness you didn't arrest the wrong man, Captain.
Captain's diary. Uneventful day. An old friend dropped by, except that it turned out not to be him after all.